Hello and welcome to the channel. Today is a fun one. In this video, I'm gonna rank Tudor and Rolex's releases from Watches and Wonders 2026. I'll be categorizing the watches into one of 5 tiers. From GOATed, which is the best of the best, all the way down to Plz Discontinue, which, as the name suggests, are watches that are absolute trash, according to me. Okay, first up, we have the new Blackbay 58. The 58 finally gets much needed case, bracelet and movement upgrades. The case has been made slightly more ergonomic, the bracelet finally gets the excellent T-fit clasp, as well as the option of a 3 or 5 link bracelet, and the movement is now META certified. That said, there's nothing groundbreaking happening here. Plus, these improvements are bumping the 58's price to over $5,000, but these are good changes overall. I'm gonna say the Blackbay 58 is a vibe. Next, we have the Blackbay 54 in blue. If you follow my channel, you know that the 54 is my favorite collection from Tudor. I like it so much that I have both the original 54 as well as the new Blue Lagoon. Yeah, it's a problem. So anyway, I'm very familiar with this collection. Nothing has changed here other than the new colorway. In fact, there's no 5-link bracelet option either. In my opinion, this new color is a bit too sunburst, too loud. In fact, dare I say, this new color almost looks cheap. I definitely need to see it in person, but my first impression isn't the best. I'm gonna put this watch in the mid tier. The Blackbay 58 GMT Coke now comes on a 5-link bracelet, so we can call this a novelty. Genius idea, said some Tudor executive probably. So the watch itself is good, but this change is not really meaningful. It's lame to label this as a new release. It's going into the mid category. Okay, now this one is interesting. An old model line that's being reintroduced. The Monarch has a new case, a new dial, and an open case back showing a META certified movement. The bracelet looks well finished and comes on T-fit. That said, this looks like a pretty slab-sided watch. I'm not sure how it's gonna actually wear. From the pictures, it doesn't look like the most ergonomic watch out there. Plus, there's no loom on the dial, so this is more like a sporty dress watch. Also, it costs almost $6,000. That said, it does look intriguing, and I want to reserve judgment till I see it in person. I don't think it's quite fire, but I'm gonna say it's a vibe. Oh, this one is interesting. A full ceramic case and a full ceramic bracelet. The new Blackbay 58 ceramic is a complete stealth beast. The dimensions though. At 41mm wide and 13.5mm thick, on paper, this sounds like a pretty hefty watch. But I watched the video by Time and Tide and it blew me away. The watch looks absolutely killer and fits Andrew like a charm. I still think it will be too big for me, but the execution of the case and bracelet just looks class. I'm calling this one fire. The updated Royals look pretty good, and there's an absolute ton of variations in 30, 36 and 40mm. I like some of the color choices here, and I'm glad they come with T-fit clasps and have in-house movements. That said, none of these truly excite me, and I think this will be the case with most people. I don't think this is a mid-release, but I don't think it's a winner either. I'm gonna put it squarely in the middle over here. Okay, so in general, Tudor's releases were pretty underwhelming in my opinion. I'm keen on trying some of them in person, but I guess I expected more from them given their 100th anniversary. Anyway, you can't always win. Let's move on to Rolex. First up is the new green ombre Datejust. The ombre dials had always been exclusive to the Daydates, and I don't know about you, but I'm a fan of these fume dial precedents. In person, they are so dynamic and classy. Unfortunately, I can't afford a $50,000 watch, but now I can get the same look in a Datejust. That's awesome. Plus, I'm biased to green dial Rolexes. With it being available in both 36 and 41mm, this is probably the most exciting Rolex release for many people. Absolute fire. Okay, the new OPs 28 and 34 in gold. Okay, so they made a bunch of new OPs in precious metals with a whole load of dial options. Yay! I don't know about you, but I'm not interested in paying 30 or 35k for an OP. Mid. Yep, you too. Next, the Daydate. Goated. Absolutely goated. I love this watch. Firstly, it uses Rolex's brand new proprietary gold alloy, Jubilee Gold, which is a mix between yellow, white and rose gold. Secondly, it uses this stunning green aventurine dial. Together, this is a winning combination. Too bad it's an off-catalog piece that I'll probably never see, forget own. Next up, we have the new colorful OP. The first time I saw it, I thought this was absolute trash. And now, I'm embarrassed to say this, but the more I see it, the more it's growing on me. Okay, so legibility is absolutely non-existent on this watch, but I'm thinking of this one more like a piece of art. Something really unique and fun. Plus, you know that this watch is going to be ultra rare and will be discontinued in a couple of years, so getting one will be an absolute flex. I know this one is going to be very divisive online. For me, I think it's a vibe. Next is the new Daytona. Essentially, this is a steel Daytona with a ring of platinum around it. Pretty meh. The dial is made of enamel, which is cool, but who asked for it? The enamel disc also means that there's no contrast on the subdials. There's absolutely no punch. These subdials just kind of blend in. Meh. Then you look at the price. $57,000. What? That's $40,000 more than the regular stainless steel Daytonas and a few $1,000s more than the full gold Daytonas. Plus, it's only going to be allocated to celebrities and VVIP clients. This watch adds absolutely nothing to the Rolex catalog. Please discontinue. The Yachtmaster 2 makes a surprise return. I bet no one saw this one coming. But I think this watch was discontinued for a reason. Not more than 10 people in the world are actually going to use it for timing yacht races. And of the 10 who will, 5 will find it too massive to wear anyway. Okay, granted, this updated Yachtmaster is more sleek and refined than the previous version, but it's still a chonker at 44mm. Then again, this is Rolex's most complicated watch ever, so that's cool I guess. It's not a watch for me, but there will be some fans. I'll put this watch in the mid category. Lastly, we have the new 100-year anniversary Oyster Perpetual. It's awesome that the Oyster case is celebrating its 100th anniversary. Unfortunately, the configuration it's being released in looks boring. I'm not a fan of slate grey Rolex dials. Plus, that yellow gold bezel around it does nothing for me. I'd rather just get a stainless steel colorful OP. Plus, this watch is gonna be another one that's super hard to get. And you know it's gonna get discontinued in a year or two. It's purely for the hype chasers. That said, it's not exorbitantly expensive, so I'm gonna put it in the mid-tier once more. So that is it. That's my tier list for Tudor and Rolex's 2026 releases. Now obviously I haven't seen any of these watches in person, so this was just a quick fun video. Take all my opinions with a grain of salt. But if you enjoyed this one, please do hit the like button. Also, let me know what are your favorite releases. Did you like any of the new releases from Tudor or Rolex? What do you think of the new Monarch? And do you agree with my opinion on the new Daytona? Please let me know in the comments. I'll catch you in the next one very soon.